game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He's talking about
complete. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that
what,
correct?
for hockey?
You're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said,
for what?
Shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else?
Yeah, because you gotta like.
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on the?
You gotta like do like the challenges to unlock it.
You go to them early and often. I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his back...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. First down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction.
I can.
He cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Well, I know I'm nasty, you know. I saved. I just know what to do, man.
Now from about the 32.
Watching the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one
Packers.
to about the 39 here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They randomized the team. 3.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Well, I don't got like Devontae Adams, and they did a random fantasy draft, like just simmed the whole thing.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles.
No, my QB's like Kyler Murray.
To become a factor.
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because you haven't done it before.
I got like fucking Adam Thielen.
It's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
He got rid of it.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in.
Yeah, I'm out here. Famous.
Kyler Murray with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get
Patriots.
there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You got Spygate, Deflategate. Don't tell me they didn't cheat.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even
Big Ben
necessarily to
earned
my
his
best
shit.
player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
What, right?
But they were right there waiting, and they stopped.
How is that cheating?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with
How is that cheating? Cheating in the game of football compared to raping somebody.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Number 7. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Fuck it, dude. Let's just run with our big man. Me and you.
It's looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody find someone to block them legally, stay on your feet. And
You miss a dunk.
Touchdown.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Damn,
so
Frank, you're beat. Dude, you're weak.
As this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Frank, there's 3 people left.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the
Instead, I had like 3 people watching me.
Space. I think ultimately
they all left.
Fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score.
I did get like a pick six, whatever.
On EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner.
Who the fuck is that guy?
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I'm pretty sure we're both just going to be going for it.
It's 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Whatever, I guess.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Back to throw again. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection.
Don't talk about Frank like that.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah.
The deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Oh.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They go play action here on first down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Play fake. Murray. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion,
are you getting fucked up?
Now second and 10. To throw again, Murray. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Murray to air it out again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up the 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to have the first down as he gets this up to his own 11. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. At 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards
Turnover.
back. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Frank's sick right now. Apparently not.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another
Right,
timeout.
right. It's always your fault, right, Frank?
Murray now on 1st down. Get quickly to Thielen here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A gain of 11 on the play.
I don't know if I'm going to make this.
Packers.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on.
Start of the 3rd. Don't worry, guys. I'll be there.
So it's the Packers set to receive the
I thought y'all were going to win.
lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that's going to be too high.
I dropped the catch.
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
Nice, sweating it. I'm up 17-0. Only time you roll see the Packers win like this. Hey.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Murray going to look to run. And that'll hurt the
Browns are not
average a bit
trash,
as this time
though.
they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
First of all,
He's
our
had
offense
success
was
running
trash.
football in
That's
this
the
league. That's
excuse.
undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to
No, that was just
diagnose it
juju.
quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit.
That was just juju
and show maybe
calling
some different
trash.
formations and looks.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the right and complete to Galladay.
I wouldn't put the blame on Big Ben.
Across the 25 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
26.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yeah. They're saying Dwayne Haskins is pretty good.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
You're going to see when Haskins takes over.
First down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
The Bortles? I think you're reaching now.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. That one goes for 24 yards.
You could kind of say that about what Haskins and Washington, because their offense is ass.
It's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Listen,
At the 2-yard line.
everybody does that apparently nowadays. I don't know about Rudolph. I hate Rudolph. I didn't like him in college either, though. I would rather have Joshua Dobbs than him, but that's just me.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Well, I mean, you saw how they were when Ben got hurt, fucking between Rudolph and fucking the Duck.
Makes the score Packers 17. Bengals 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Well, now it's fucking what? Brees is gone now, so what are they going to do?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
It's like the same thing, the same team. How isn't it? You still had
the Packer offense ready
he
to
was
get their next
the
drive
only
underway.
thing different. The only thing different was fucking you got AB now, you got Leonard Fournette, you got fucking I think he was there with Whitehead. I could be wrong.
Like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But I'm saying as an offensive team, it was pretty much the same thing. Besides fucking Fournette and AB, I think, and Gronk, but
After the loss to
Gronk really ain't
2nd
shit
and 11.
though.
To throw is Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way.
That's going to be because of Lawrence.
There for a really nice game.
Yeah.
And he's corralled, but not before.
Who you going to use, Tebow?
35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still
Minshew.
40 yards between the two.
Green Bay.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now.
I think what's going to happen.
At the 34. Now a first carry for their full.
The Patriots are going to be dumb enough to keep running with fucking Cam.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
32-yard line.
Lamar?
On 2nd and 9, Murray steps away to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision to go.
I just think
getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Antonio Gibson, the ball
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
No, you don't want it.
As they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Partner, I know I'm supposed to really describe what happened there. I'm counting on you for this one. That was one weird play.
Well, what I was going to ask you, in these situations, shouldn't these guys just dive on the football around the goal line rather than try to make a heroic return?
That's what they're taught, but sometimes in the heat of battle, sometimes that heroic stuff comes to the front and you really don't need it.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And this will be taken at the 13. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there.
Pick and roll.
They can pick those things back up. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff off looking right. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
See, you're starting to talk shit.
Pick up there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show
Get them that motivation, Stone.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
On play action, it's Murray. Open man is Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the
I got
middle.
5 minutes left.
And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, I got 5:22 right now.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll be looking.
Frank, how big's your dude?
A nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
It's now ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down.
They
right?
used to have 5s, but they got rid of it, I think.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Brings up 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Enjoying the moment.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And they'll go on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute
some
warning.
dude named Mitchell. I have like some Gibson guy too from Washington.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He said don't blow him out. No.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was
now Frank don't want to quit.
Right?